Well, hello everyone. So I'm sitting on the ground here, and I put some stuff out today. I want to show you in just a second, as soon as we get some viewers in here. I think it's a good idea. You know, it's like 2:10 right now, and I want to show you. Well, I'll go ahead and flip it around, because I'm going to have to hit it twice anyway. So we'll hit it again. So, my pollen feeder. I've got the pollen sub feeder. Actually, I didn't even think about it. Hey, Brian. They're on the dry pollen sub. I actually had some spill down here, and there are a couple bees down here trying to get that up too. But there are bees working my pollen sub feeder in here. It's just a piece of pipe with two 45s on it. Hey, Matt. And they are hitting the dry pollen sub. So hey, Grammy, Lisa rather. And you know, you need to. I think this is ow, ant. Got ant bit, crap. Probably sitting in the ant pile. So I'm sitting on the ground, so let me get up. It's just a piece of, this is actually a piece of 4-inch drain pipe. It's just got two 45s on it. When Steve from Daisy's Honey came, he said, Bob, you can improve that. He's like, you could just cut it right here in the middle and put a T in the middle, and then just put a cap on top of the T. You can take the cap off and put it right in the middle. And I'm like, wow, I didn't think about that. But yeah, so definitely that would be an upgrade. But yeah, the bees are picking up the Man Lake pollen sub here, carrying it back. There's one right there who's got a bunch of it on her legs. So the Ultra Bee, it's just you can't see through unless I'm down here. Then you might be able to see through. But it's got bees in it, and it's got a bunch of pollen sub in it. And I'm surprised they don't really get it from down here. I mean, a few do, but I filled a bunch of it over here, guys, and they're not really working it. But the stuff in the tube, that one's covered in it right there. The one in there is just covered with it for sure. So, you know, for a few bucks, you can make one of these. It's just got a piece of rope. I just tied it around both ends and hung it on this thing here. But you could hang it anywhere. You could hang it on a tree branch, wherever you want to. But they don't always hit this. But if there's not a source of pollen around, they will get on this. Hey, Jim, I'm in South Carolina. It's about 90. Not too bad today, really. 89, 88, right in there. But yeah, I would recommend building one of these. I did go through all of my colonies, all my big colonies yesterday. Took a bunch of stings on my hand through my glove on some of these big colonies because it looked like it was going to rain. But I put the rest of these Apiary strips in all these colonies, and gonna let them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do something here that may or may not get me stung right at the moment. But you know, it's not a live video if Bob doesn't get stung live. Whew, that hive tool got kind of warm out here, and there's a lot of bees on this colony that are just chilling. Not chilling, they're fanning, because they're right in the sun. I'm gonna try. I probably can't do it. No, I'm gonna try to pull out some of these entrance reducers here. Maybe it's so stuck on there Propolised in there pretty good. Let's see if that helps them out any. That one was pretty reduced. I'm just gonna throw it on the ground there and they'll go back in. And they like to cluster up underneath this frame I got laying there, and they're just fanning, guys, just fanning. So I open them up and let them get some air in there. I'm gonna do that with some of these bigger clusters I got hanging out. The ones that don't have any on it, not really. I mean, this one is a little bit. I swapped out some boxes yesterday too. I'm gonna tell you what, I like the Eco Wood in principle. I don't like the Eco Wood in practicality at this point, and I'm gonna show you why. I will say not all of my boxes got glued, but if you see that, the wood bowed. So I had to replace these boxes. So now I'm gonna have to buy some boxes. Well, I don't need them right now, but those are pretty useless at this point, because there's no, I mean, it allowed the wood to whoops, sorry, hold on. It allowed the wood to bow so bad it pulled the nails out of it. I mean, there's nails, they were nailed, pulled it right on out. So the Eco Wood, and I found that on a few boxes, not just, not that. I might be able to salvage that somehow, I don't know. Put a screw in it, yep, and maybe, you know, wet it, right? Wet it, screw it together, and then maybe it'll pull itself back together over time. But yeah, I took a bunch of stings yesterday out here messing with them, but it was about thunderstorm 30 yesterday. Let's see if I can, this hive is the one that's usually pissy with me. So we're just gonna pop that open, and I'm just gonna give them some more air in there. Have a lot of air, but they are clustering. It doesn't matter which one, and they're all mostly this. Ow! Yep, it's a video. I got stung on my boobie. Ow! All right, for no reason. I didn't do nothing to none of y'all, but I did put the rest of the Apiary out, and I'm gonna let that roll. I've got this box here. This double 2 frame has the Nature's Image Queen in it, and they have released her 90. Yep, she's out. So we'll give her a few days and let her do her thing in there, and let them strengthen up a bit. Good, slide that back together good. So we'll let her get a few frames of brood laid up in there, and then I'm probably going to go ahead and move that to a nuke box. But they're acting much different than they were now, and I've got a nuke. You might get bad signal going through here. This was a swarm I caught the other day. It's only got 1 frame in it. They might have left this box. I don't see any bees on the back. So no, they might have left it. Yep, they're gone. They're out of here. So that was a trial by fire. It was small anyway. So we are propagating the species for South Carolina out here a little bit this week, and just kind of doing it. But the bees are flying. I'm going to Walmart. I got to go get some sugar because I got to make some feed up, and that's pretty much it for right now. Hopefully later in the week, I'm planning maybe Thursday to get with Dennis and go probably get 15 to 20 buckets of that 2-to-1 syrup from Domino, and play that out. But other than that, it's going good. The guy I sold the nuke to a couple weeks ago messaged me and wants me to come to his yard and work his bees because he's laid up, and he said he'd pay me. No idea how much to charge him to do that. It is about 12 miles each way to his place, so I don't know if you guys have ever done that, worked bees for somebody else and charged them. Put it in the comments. And oh, it always looks like that when it comes in for some reason right around here. So that's where my smile lines are. So it's darker right there, I guess. But that's what I got going, guys. I'm just trying to keep it going. Made a couple sales on the tumblers this weekend from the Etsy store. You know, if you need something engraved, please, and we'll try to do our best to do what you want. And trying not to back into any trees with my truck. And some feed on for these bees today, at least out here, because I can't really direct feed in them right now because I've got all different strengths of colonies, but they're doing pretty good, and that did help out with the cluster when I opened up that entrance right there. So maybe that'll help them out. But at any rate, try, if you don't have one of those tube pollen feeders, try to make one. It's really easy. You just take a piece of pipe and cut it however long you want it, and you know, on it. But I think the improvement is what Steve from Daisy's Honey said. Just cut two pieces in half, or make a long piece, cut it in half, and then put the put a cap on it on a T in the middle. But so anyway, guys, y'all have a good day. I appreciate you all. You know, I'm trying to share people's videos as I see them, and in my community, to help gain you guys some exposure as well. And you know, I appreciate it if you do it for me too. So anyway, guys, have a great day. We'll see you soon, and definitely see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central for our live stream. And looking forward to talking with you guys.